everyone! It is Sunday, June 5th. I just uploaded my June TBR, and it just had me wanting to read something, and that is Zodiac Academy. Didn't know what I was in the mood for, and I just realized I was keeping myself from reading Zodiac Academy. So that's what I'm gonna do. Book 0, Origins of an Academy Bully. I know there's a bookmark in there, but I haven't started it yet. I saw online that I'm supposed to read this after book 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it. It's super short. I don't know how many pages it is, like 100 maybe? Super short. Don't know, it doesn't have page numbers. Fabulous. Great. So I'm gonna start this, and hopefully I love it. From what I see, it's about Orion and Darius, maybe? My boo thing, Darius. So we're gonna see how I like it. Let's start. Hello. My bed is squeaky. So if you hear me shifting, it's my bed. I'm sorry. It just has issues. It's a little temperamental. We're just gonna go with it. Okay, so I think pretty sure I said that I was reading Zodiac Academy, Origins of an Academy Bully. I finished it last night. It is currently the night after that I finished it. So let's talk about it. Okay, so this book is dual perspective. It follows Darius and Orion a few years before the events of Zodiac Academy, and it gives a lot more insight. Thank God. It gives a lot more insight into why the bullies are the way they are. Orion is not one of the bullies, but Darius is. It gives a lot more insight. I just hit my hat. Fabulous. It gives a lot more insight as to why the bullies are the way they are, and perhaps the kind of trauma that they've had to deal with family-wise, and also some of the kind of politics that are going on in the world, just kind of like in the background of the first book. So I really enjoyed this. Like I said, it gives a lot more insight as to the lives of certain characters, namely Orion and Darius, which I really, really appreciated because I really like Darius from the first one, even though he's an asshole. So this gave a little bit more insight as to his character. So I was really happy to see that. I'm not sure what I want to rate it. If I've already rated it, I don't know. It's probably going to be like a 3.5, just solely because it is so short. I mean, there's not a lot of meat on these bones. So that's what I think I'm going to rate it. Fabulous. Zodiac Academy Book 2. I have it right here with me, Ruthless Fae. This one I feel like is longer than the first one. Maybe that's just me. It still has these beautiful, gorgeous chapter headers. Let me see if I can get to the first one so that I don't like spoil anything. Yep, beautiful. And there's a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. If you didn't watch the last video, I'm a Taurus. So, you know, I'm a sucker for the Taurus. Anyways, this one has Leo on it, which I'm really excited about. So I'm looking forward to getting into this book. I'm a little bit nervous, but here we are. We're going to continue on with my Zodiac journey. We're going to keep on trudging along. So here we are. Here we go. I broke a nail. I'm not happy about it. And of course, it's this one. Fantastic. These girls are devious. And I hope, I'm on page 80, 81. I hope this happens. I'm not going to say what, but I hope this happens. It would be so funny. These girls are devious. And I love them. Yes, 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 yes. Well, I'm sitting here reading Zodiac Academy, and I looked up some fan art, and it led me to the Zodiac Academy wiki page, and I've spoiled myself for something large. Something very large. I am not happy about it. Normally I like spoilers, but for these kinds of things, the specific, I'm not going to tell you what it is, so don't even worry about it. But for this specific type of spoiler, I like to be surprised. I've spoiled myself for it. Also, I painted my nails blue. Hashtag Team Blue. If you read the books, you know who Blue is, but I'm talking to my people on my phone. I am I'm vlogging! Talking to myself! Yes! Anyway, I painted my nails blue. Hashtag team blue. This nail is still broken. So, anyway, I spoiled myself for something, and I'm not happy about it. We'll see. Damn it! I'm so mad at myself. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Never look up fan art until you're completely done with the series. And if you look up fan art, just look up the specific book for the fan art. Frick. I'm so stupid. Okay, so I'm getting ready to film a couple videos, hopefully if I have time. But it's probably going to be a difficult video to film. Not content-wise, but just what I want to do. If you're watching this video, then the video is already up. Right now, I'm going to straighten my hair. And I wanted to... Excuse me, I'm choking up a little bit. I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about Zodiac Academy. I have not finished the second book yet. I am currently on page 342, so we are over halfway done, and I'm absolutely loving it. I like it more than the first one. There's not as much bullying in this one, which I appreciate because I'm not a really big fan of bullying, but there is a lot of Tori and Darcy especially kind of growing a little bit and becoming more Fae-like. Because in the first book, they talked a lot about how one of the main things that the bullies said was that they're not Fae, and that Fae, like, they fight for what they want, and they're very like brusque people, and they fight amongst each other for power and things like that. But Dorsey, Tori and Darcy didn't necessarily want to do that, and now they're kind of coming into more of their Fae personalities, I would say. They're starting to do a little bit of conniving and a little bit of getting back at the boys, and I really like that. I'm really liking their little plans and stuff that they're doing, and I've laughed out loud multiple times, and it was really good. I haven't finished it yet, obviously, but it's really good so far, and I'm really enjoying it. I feel like we're getting a little bit more information on why the zodiac signs mean things. The horoscopes that I mentioned being in the first book are still there, obviously, but there's a little bit more discussion on who is what sign and how that affects their personality, or how that affects who they are or what they believe in. So I'm really appreciating that, because was one of the things that I wanted more of in book 1, and we're getting that. Also within book 2, we also have not just Tori and Darcy's perspective, but we also get some of the boys' perspectives littered throughout, which I really appreciate, because I feel like it gives a little bit more insight as to who they are, what they're doing, and why they're doing what they're doing, and why they do not want the Vegas there, and kind of like their family dynamic and things like that, why they are who they are, which I really appreciate. And it gives you a little bit more of a 360 view as to what's going on in the world, because there are a lot of politics going on that we haven't really had the chance to talk about. Unicorn. So I'm really looking forward to getting into the politics, and so that's another thing that I'm really looking forward to getting more of, because it seems like there's a lot going on behind the scenes that our main women do not know about yet. Their father was known as the Savage King. He was kind of like a tyrannical ruler, and he was murdered, and the 4 celestial heirs have taken over power and control in the Fae world, and obviously their children are the ones who are bullying the Vega twins, because they don't want the daughters of the Savage King to come back and take power, because apparently the dude was an asshole. Also, I am still pissed at myself that I spoiled that thing. It's not a spoiler for this book, it's a spoiler for the series as a whole, so that's fantastic. Like I said, I'm still pissed about it. It's fine, though. It's my own fault. It's not going to keep me from reading the series. I'm still going to read the series, and it's going to be good because I'm still enjoying it. So I'm just pissed at myself. But anyways, I'm going to get ready, finish getting ready, and film. Good morning. So, I still haven't finished Zodiac Academy, book 2. I'm in my jammies. Getting ready to do some auditions, but I figured I would come and talk about Zodiac. So, where are we at now? Where are they now? I am on page 413, I believe. 413? Yes, 413. And without any spoilers, there was a couple things that happened in the past 100 pages. There was a party of some sorts, a little get together, if you will. Not that kind of get together. If you're thinking there's a group scene, no. But there was a party of sorts. There was a get together of some powerful people, and there was some things that happened at the party that I don't know how I feel about. I feel like this series is going to be cock blocking central, and I'm okay with that. That's completely fine. I'm not worried about that, but that's what I feel like it's going to be, and we will see whether or not I am correct. But I think that that's what it's going to be. Cockblock Central. At the little party of some sorts, you get more information about things. And I'm so glad that I read the novella first, because you get a really good view of some of the things that happen in the past. And those things that happen in that novella are definitely mentioned and talked about, and right now they're pretty important to the story. So definitely read the novella before you read this, because if you want to know what actually happened with a certain Orion and a certain Acrux, however you pronounce that man's name. Hello, gorgeous humans. I don't know how many days it's been since I've been reading Zodiac Academy. I am on page 457, less than 100 pages left, and I will finish this damn book tonight. I don't know if I've got the capability, but I've got the gumption. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to finish this book tonight. It's like 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock, but look how close I am to the end. It has to be done. It has to be done. I'm really enjoying it. Like I've said before, there's a lot of character development in this book, and oh my gosh, the girls are getting back at the boys, and I'm loving that. So if you read the first book and you were really irritated by the bullying in the first book, there's pretty much no bullying in this. If there is any bullying, it's like lukewarm. Not even 80s high school bully level bullying. It's lukewarm. It's not even lukewarm. It's like ding, 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 ding. Like I said before, there's a lot of cock blocking, but there was recently, within the past 30 pages, an actual steamy sex scene. It wasn't super steamy, wasn't super kinky or anything. It was pretty, I would say PG-13, but all sex scenes are pretty much R-rated. It wasn't like kinky crazy. It was pretty vanilla, but it was there. It was on the page. There was no fade to black. It was, boom, boom, boom. It was there. It was there. And I really appreciated that. Also, my face is literally baking a pizza. After I finished the first book, I wanted to hop straight into the second one, and it took everything in me not to do it. And I already know that I want to jump into the third one, but I can't. But could I? But no, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I still have blue nails, but they are chipping. So hopefully nothing bad happens to blue. Otherwise, this is foreshadowing. Okay, so Amazon just pulled away from my house and they dropped something off. I am so confused right now. What is going on? Did someone send me something? Someone sent me something! Oh, that is so sweet. I'm gonna cry. Oh, it says happy reading from Tori. me novel life. Thank you so much, Tori. Oh my gosh. It's Radiance by Grace Draven. I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much. I'm sorry my bed's squeaking. Thank you so much. You were so nice. Thank you so much, Tori. I'm literally... Tori, thank you so much. I got Radiance by Grace Draven. I'm literally gonna cry. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go message you. If you've seen this, I've already messaged you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Okay, let's put the hair into a semblance of order. Mambo is living his best life. This is fantastic. So I have literally been procrastinating filming this clip for literally no good reason. No good reason. But I'm here and I finished Zodiac Academy, book 2. So let's talk about it. So this first part is going to be completely spoiler free. I meant to do a spoiler thoughts version at the end of my first vlog, but I just got carried away and I forgot. So let's just talk non-spoilery about my thoughts. I am very pleased with the progression of the story. I feel like the characters, especially in this book, and especially Tori and Darcy, have some really good character development. They're coming more into their fae like nature, I would say, and I really enjoyed that. I'm not going to say the bullying is non-existent because let's just say the turns have tabled. The tables have turned, okay? And I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a lot of fun. There was a couple things like just right at the beginning that just made me laugh and laugh and laugh just at the thought of it, and it was fantastic. This book does have some sexual content in it. There are 2 scenes that I can think of off the top of my head. One of them being a group scene, and the other scene is with one of the girls. So there is a little bit of sexual content in this book, which I personally appreciated. But that happened, and so just if you're wondering about the cock blocking situation, it's getting a little bit better, so we're happy about that. With the magic, I am very much enjoying the progression of the girls learning how to use their powers. At the end of the book, there was something really surprising that I'm excited to see explored more, and I really liked it. The main thing that I loved about this book was the character development, especially within Tori and Darcy, the 4 heirs, and how they interact with each other, as well as how they interact with themselves in their own heads. I really liked it. I'm still loving the world, still loving the characters. Also, another thing, I know I mentioned in my first vlog that I wanted a little bit more of the Zodiac kind of aspect, and there's more of the Zodiac aspect in this book, which I really appreciated, and I really liked it. So all in all, I gave Zodiac Academy 4 stars, the same as the first one. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I really want to pick up the third one, but we're gonna have to wait. So now I'm gonna talk about my spoilery thoughts. So if you haven't read this book, you can just go on and click straight out. But if you have read this book, here's my thoughts. Caleb and Tori, not sure how I feel about that. I want Tori to be with Darius so bad because just period. Darcy and Orion, they need to get it together, folks. They need to get it together. Here's my prediction for the relationships, okay? I believe that Darcy, and because we also learned about the Elysian mates in this book, so I am predicting that Darcy and Orion are Elysian mates, and I'm hoping to God that Tori and Darius are Elysian mates, because if Tori and Caleb's all right. I mean, he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him, but he's also not a dark-haired, brooding dragon shifter, okay? Like, there's just no comparison. Yeah, I really hope that they're Elysian mates. And I did really enjoy Even though Caleb is not my first choice, I did really enjoy his kind of like relationship-ish with Tori. Also, the little ball get together with the celestial people, the big bad celestial people. That was really interesting. I started that portion and then I felt like it just was going on forever and ever and ever and ever. Not in a bad way, but I felt like we had completely changed stories. If you hear any snorting, it's my dog. What are you doing? Anyway, I felt like we had completely changed stories. It was really good. Also, Daddy Acrux is an ass. I don't like that man. I hate that man so much. He is disgusting. I just don't like him. I don't like him at all. And after what we learned from the novella, no, bitch. No. He needs somebody to kick his ass. He needs somebody to kick his ass. And Darius's mom is awful for just standing by and letting all of this happen. Also, what we learned in the novella with Orion and his family, like I said before, if you don't read the novella before the second book, you will be missing out on some vital information, so you need to read the novella first. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Anyway, that party was intense. The little Darcy Orion situation, like I said, they need to get their shit together. I mean, really, it's not at all that taboo, ma'am. Just hook up. Just hook up already. They didn't even hook up. And then Tori and Caleb being kind of sort of caught by Darius, and Darius is obviously pissed. I mean, he was pissed off. And then the whole little conversation afterward where Darius is like, do you hate me? Like, and he felt that. He felt that. He felt that. The ending was a little bit, I'm not going to say underwhelming, but the whole like fight scene was really cool with the nymphs coming in. Also, another prediction, I think that Daddy Acrux especially is behind all of this nymph shit. I think he's causing this unsettlement kind of situation solely because the Vega twins are back. I think he's causing that just to show how incompetent they are. That's neither here nor there. That little action scene, and when Darius gets hurt and Tori's like crying and like begging people to help him. Ma'am, are you kidding me? I was so excited. I was living my dream in that moment. And I was like, Caleb? Who's Caleb? I don't know a Caleb. Do you know a Caleb? Tori obviously doesn't know a Caleb. Mates, I'm telling you, mates. So I'm so excited to continue on with this story, but I have to wait. Why did I do this to myself? I have to wait. But here we are. And like I said, the ending wasn't necessarily underwhelming, but I feel like it would have been more whelming if we would have finished the scene out rather than just Orion saying, it looks like somebody has declared war. Obviously, they declared war a while ago. Okay, they've been attacking for a while, Orion. Where have you been? Thinking about Darcy, your potential Elysian mate. Mamba, what do you think? He has no thoughts in his head. Also, is there not going to be a male-male relationship within these heirs? Because Seth and somebody, because I like Seth. What do you think? You're a dog. What do you think about the werewolf heir? Do you have any opinions? No opinions, just a swift lick to the ear. But yeah, I think that's about it. That's all of my thoughts. I've probably missed talking about so many different things. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, and I will see you guys on Wednesday with another video.